Hi everyone, I'm Meteorologist Rusty McCranie, and welcome to Weather Express. Your weather in 5 minutes. Start the clock. Friends, we have a large and impactful storm system all the way from the central and southern plains to the mid-Atlantic states in the northeast. This is going to bring some heavy snowfall, some freezing rain, showers and storms. It's going to cause widespread travel problems. It's going to be a headache. Let's get right into it. We'll start off here in the mid-Atlantic, where we're transitioning over as we speak from rain in the Baltimore, D.C. area over to some snow, and it's going to be picking up and getting heavier throughout the day. Temperatures there are just above freezing, but they're going to fall back down to 32 or below here imminently. The snow is already flying in the central and the western portions of Virginia, back into southern sides of West Virginia. We have a mixed bag of sleet, freezing rain, and some snow for the eastern sides of Kentucky into northeast Tennessee. It's going to be a problem there for travel. Nashville right now currently getting some rain, but colder air is going to seep in, and we'll transition over to a lot of mixed bag of winter weather in the Tennessee Valley. You follow this all the way back down into the southeast sides of Texas, where it is warm enough here where we are getting some showers and storms to break out, but for the most part we're in the 40s and 50s. I want to show you guys, get right into the model and how this is going to play out over the next couple of days, and then we're going to take a look at the advisories, because it's kind of a 1-2 punch across the area for us here. I'm going to start this back again at the current time frame, and again you'll see through the mid-Atlantic states, Baltimore, D.C., and then eventually towards Atlantic City and Philadelphia, we're going to go over to some snow, and this could be locally heavy. We're talking about 3 to 6 or even 4 to 8 inches in some spots. We then get in this orange and red areas a mixed bag of freezing rain and sleet for Richmond. It's going to be problems here for the drive up portions of I-95. It should mainly be rain back into North Carolina, the Carolinas in general, and maybe a little bit in the western mountains of North Carolina to get some mixed bag of frozen precipitation. But that's kind of the first shot that then moves offshore. I would expect portions of Long Island and New Jersey to catch some of that snow. But then the big story behind this is the secondary punch of the snow developing in the central plains, portions of Kansas and Nebraska and into Missouri. Could be some really heavy snowfall for Missouri, up through portions of Illinois, the southern sides of Wisconsin, into northern sides of Indiana, and then portions of the Great Lakes from there. So overall, when I zoom this out and show you the overall storm system, this is going to really encompass a good part east of the Mississippi River, and even portions of the plains get on into the act as well. Again, heavy snowfall, and we could certainly see some ice problems, and then the opportunity for some strong to severe storms off to our south. Today, the opportunity for some storms will linger through portions of Mississippi and Alabama. Tomorrow, there's actually a slight risk for some strong to severe storms, even an isolated tornado risk, and then generalized thunderstorms for the panhandle of Florida and into portions of Georgia as well. Now we look at these advisories that are in effect. Look how widespread the winter weather advisories are all the way down to Oklahoma, where they could have a mixed bag of some sleet and freezing rain. The winter storm warning that you see for Kansas City is going to be for 5 to 8 inches of snowfall here. When you get towards St. Louis, it is a winter weather advisory up to 3 inches of snow and 1/10 of an inch of ice. We have a winter weather advisory also for Chicago. That's going to be 3 to 6 inches of snow for the Chicagoland area. Up in Milwaukee, that turns to 6 to 9 inches of snow. Here, again, we're going to have some problem spots. Places like the Baltimore, D.C. areas, as you're going to see, I'll pop this on. We're talking about, in a lot of areas, about 3 to 6 inches of snowfall there. So again, a massive winter storm going through the heart of the U.S. On the southern sides of this, we're going to get the opportunity for some heavy rain and even some flooding. Now, we continue to have some big time cold up north. That's the blues that you saw there right now. Temperatures in these areas as actual numbers right now are below freezing. Friends, when you factor in the winds, the feels like temperatures are still 20 and 30 degrees and even 40 degrees below freezing. That's that extreme cold warning that's in effect for those areas. We also continue to see very blustery conditions along portions of the Oregon coastline, where they have some issues with the cold as well. Those are what the wind chill factors are, but current temperatures are on the colder side there. They're only in the teens and 20s in some spots. And we look at the advisories out west, you are going to actually see an extreme cold watch for portions of Washington and Oregon. The flood watch and warning continue for some of the northern northern sides of California. The gale watch is in effect there as well. Watch out for some red flag warnings. That's a fire danger for New Mexico and portions of Arizona as well. The southeast is looking good. Some dense fog up there. And just to highlight that even a little bit farther north than what I've mentioned, we're going to have winter weather advisories for portions of New England and the Northeast. It's not going to be a lot of snowfall in general, but the opportunity is going to be there. Again, the bitterly cold up north, the extreme weather here in the central and eventually the eastern sides of the United States. Please keep caution. Friends, as you can see from the clock, I'm out of time. Let me know if you're being impacted by this weather. Drop it in the comments section below. While you're down there and you like this content, thank you for liking this video and thank you for subscribing to Weather Express. You guys have a great rest of your day. I'm back tomorrow with your latest 5-minute forecast.